Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our 18th episode of BCW Worldwide Roundtable. And my God, we have a ton of special guests here tonight. Introducing first the franchise player, the AIWF America's Heavyweight Champion, Bad Blood. And joining us tonight, Sir Mo. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Welcome, my brother. Glad to have you aboard. Now, everyone out there knows that we play this game every week. Signguy, the senior official for BCW Worldwide, is in every damn match on the show every week. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Signguy is in the house, everybody. Signguy is in the house. There he is right there. Hey, he's here. Signguy is everywhere. Oh my God. Signguy, welcome to the roundtable.
Thank you. Nice to be on. Doubly so this week.
Jesus Christ. God damn it. You're on You're fucking on live with us again. Signguy, you're everywhere. Literally. Signguy's everywhere.
Yes, he is.
So not only do we have Signguy, but we have a living legend in the WWE's, in my opinion, a Hall of Famer right there, Sir Mo, Men on a Mission. Mo, how are you doing tonight, brother?
Hey, man, I'm doing great, man. How you guys doing?
Oh, man, we're over here doing the best we can, man. We're going to go ahead and push your school there, bumpsandbruisespro.com. You want to become a professional wrestler and you're in the state of Texas, you go see that man right there. He will make you a superstar.
Hey, you know what, man? As a matter of fact, we're in the Dallas, Texas area, and in the next month we'll be opening up a school in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh wow. Man, you're expanding.
Oh yeah, I'd like to have by 2021 about 5 different schools in 5 different states.
Well, BCW Worldwide is always looking to partner with someone like yourself, and I think me and you have already got a plan set in motion for that to happen pretty soon.
Yes, sir. A lot of things going on.
All right. So check it out, everybody. Here's the thing. We talk about Signguy being out here constantly. We talk about the things going on in the world today. Well, September, not only is it, oh my God, everything's on fire month. Not only is it COVID-19, is running rampant, but it's National Suicide Prevention Month. So if you feel like, hey, you need to talk to someone, you feel sad, you feel depressed, you feel down, you can always call the hotline right there. 1-800-273-8255. That is 1-800-273-8255. Trust me, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. So if you feel you need to talk to someone, please dial that number right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now,
always somebody out there listening.
Yeah, that's why we do the things we do, man. We want to make sure that people that are out there listening, they know.
If we can reach one person, then it's all worth it.
Reach one, teach one. That's what I've always heard. Speaking of reach one, teach one, this last weekend, a beautiful ceremony. The lover boy Lance Dean, Lance F. Dean, the Rockabilly, whatever you want to call him, tied the knot. And right now, Lance Dean is on his honeymoon, but he is joining us live here today, right here live on BCW Worldwide presents the Roundtable. Everybody, welcome the lover boy Lance Dean and Rosebud. Welcome to the Roundtable, the happy couple.
Hi, folks.
How's everybody doing?
Good, guys. Congratulations.
So, thank you very much. We're out here at Dollywood right now.
Oh my God, Dollywood, huh?
Last night we were in the Gaylord Hotel over there, Opryland, over in Tennessee. Every hotel we've been to, they tell us they're haunted. Every one of them, strange.
Strange indeed. So you guys enjoying yourselves, huh?
Yeah, we're having a good time. We're trying to take in all the music, all the excitement, and just trying to explore as much as we can. So, who knows? Tennessee's a nice place to live.
The laundromat's really spooky.
And the laundromat's really spooky. There's the bellhop, as soon as we got here, told us it was haunted. There's a bunch of unexplained stuff. Like what?
We didn't even ask. He just volunteered it.
He just volunteered it?
Yeah.
He basically told us not to go wash our clothes.
We were getting out of the car, and he said, the laundry room's haunted. We're like, all right.
And, you know, a ghost, you know, it's not like you can suplex a ghost or slap a submission on a ghost or anything like that. So what do?
You could try.
Nah, all I know to do is call on Jesus. That's what I'll do.
So this is what we do here. Since we got the happy couple, since we got this goof sign guy, since we got the legend Sir Mo, this is what we're gonna do. We play this game every week, and it's called Anthony.
It is team with, feud with, fire.
So
What is it?
basically, it's like this: you pick one guy that you can team with throughout your whole career, whatever, whatnot. You pick one person that you can feud with, and then you fire one SOB out of here. Now, it could be a BCW roster. It could be the SOAR Championship Wrestling roster. Hell, it could be WWE. You go ahead, you pick AEW, New Japan, whatever, whatnot. You pick someone that you can feud with, that you can team with, and that you would fire. So we're going to go ahead and start with the happy couple, Lance and Rosebud.
Okay, so who would I pick to team or feud with? Well, I'm pretty sure you guys already know the answer to that one. It's either going to be Mr. JB Moonshine, or it could be Mr. Anthony Nelson, because we've had quite a team over the time as well. We've been up and down the Northwest teaming together. I don't think we faced each other, but we've teamed together.
We did actually. We did face each other one time.
One time. See, I've been hit so many damn times I can't even remember.
And I remember that match because it's actually one of my favorite matches that I've ever had in my career.
Okay, well,
That's a big compliment.
That is a big compliment.
That was nice.
It was. He's always a gentleman, always in and out of the ring. As much as we have that connection, Anthony, I am going to have to say JB Moonshine, because we've teamed together so much. We've fought each other so many times. We've had hardcore matches against each other and other promotions. And actually, right now, I'm doing a nice thing for him, since we have on and off relationship. Take a look at that shirt right there. The moon.
I noticed that shirt earlier. I noticed it.
I sent him the picture.
Yeah, when I looked at that picture, it kept sitting next to a damn moonshine jug.
Speaking of JB, hey, he was my best man. He had plenty of jars of moonshine. I think I got a lot of jars of moonshine waiting for me when I get home.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, don't drink that apple pie moonshine. You'll be drunk for a week.
I love that apple pie moonshine.
Trust me, I know. I was hungover for a week.
No.
I love it.
So I answered one half of the question. What was the second half?
Okay, so it's team with,
who
feud
you?
with, fire.
Okay, so JB was team with,
It can be any roster.
feud with. Let's see. If I had to pick someone to feud with,
WWE roster.
well, that's a tough one, because I mean, if I pick somebody that's tough as nails, and I'm feuding with him, you know, he might get the best of me. I'm gonna tell you who I want out of the business, though. I can tell you that right now.
Okay, who would you fire?
100%. If I could fire him and collect that bounty, it'd be off Darth Carter. That's
That's a good answer right there.
That is a good answer. That's a good answer.
He's horrible. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I've stiffed him a couple good times in the ring,
Can't be trusted.
but trying to get that mask, he's got his mask on so tight, and even his man suit is so tight that he's got on. I mean,
His man.
someone's gonna be able to unmask him.
You get $5 and put him out of business. I got a bounty on that idiot.
Oh my God.
Feud with. Let's get back to feud with, because I got to answer that one. Is it somebody on the BCW roster?
It could be anybody. It could be you feuding with Sir Mo. Who knows?
You know what? It sounds kind of funny, but if we go to the WWE, there's a guy who's probably about the same size as me. You know, he might have a better physique, but Shorty G. I mean, I can see myself feuding with Shorty G.
Oh,
I mean,
Chad
wouldn't it be a
Gable,
good-
huh?
We're about the
Chad
same height.
Gable. Okay.
We've both been through tons of gimmicks and failed, you know, at gimmicks. So maybe if I can beat him, you know, I can keep the gimmick I got and I don't have to do anything else.
No, okay, well that works. That
Personality
works.
disorder. Damn.
Wow. Okay, Sir Mo, you being the man, the myth, and the legend on the panel tonight, who would you feud with, team with, and fire?
Feud with would probably be Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
Team with would have been my tag team partner, King Mabel. Fire. That would probably be Bam Bam Bigelow.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I want to know why you fired Bam Bam.
Lord rest his soul. I'm not talking. I'm be very careful how I say this, but when I was up there, I was young. I was, young, new, and green to the business, and he just, I don't know, man. He just picked on me all the time. Just, I don't know. I guess he just liked picking on me. So, he was. Scotty was cool, but he was picking on me a lot, man. And at the time he was picking on me, I was going through some other stuff, and so it just wasn't cool. The timing was bad. So that's who I would fire, Bam Bigelow.
Okay. I got that. All right, Signguy, you fucking jerk.
Ow. Well, Bud, you know who I'm going to say I'm teaming with, right?
We love you, Signguy. Who would you team with? Who would you feud with? And who would you fire?
Well, you know who I'm going to say I'm going to team with, don't you?
Who are you going to team with?
The Dice Man Ronnie Vegas, who I team with.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Day one. Day one,
yeah,
Dice
okay.
Man.
Is he still around?
Thanks for the compliment.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
That
Mo,
guy's still around?
Mo, let's
Dice
not
Man
even
still
talk.
there.
Let's not talk about Dice Man. You know how I feel about Dice Man. Let's not talk about Dice Man.
That's my guy. That's why I'm here.
Oh my God.
If I had to feud with someone, I'm going to say Nick Dinsmore, because when I did feud with him, I made a lot of money off that. And
Okay.
Actually, that's a pretty
I
good
had
choice.
to-
Was that
Nick
before or
Dinsmore.
after the retarded gimmick?
He was after that gimmick. Eugene
Was
made
Was that pre-retard or post-retard?
That was post, I would assume.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And to fire somebody, I would say I'd have to fire Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler?
Dolph Ziggler, because he comes in, he makes a big deal, he's coming back, and then he does nothing, and then it repeats over and over and over again. We need to fire him, let him go into a stand-up comedy.
That man is the best bumper in the business. You're crazy.
What's it mean if he bumps, and then it never goes anywhere?
Okay. I get what you're saying, son. I get what you're saying. All right, Tony the Burn. You're the man. Team with Fuel Fire.
So last week, I had mentioned that I was going to team with Lance, and I was going to feud with JB Moonshine. So let's see.
I'd be happy to team with you again.
Absolutely. We got to get on that.
Okay. So who'd you fire?
After all the appearances that he made and basically had, and basically monopolizing the show, I was considering firing Signguy. But somebody mentioned that idiot Darth Carta, who is a much, much better option for firing. So I'm going to go that direction.
Yeah.
If he's outright fired, no one can collect the bounty, though, and I got a bounty on that idiot's head.
What's Darth Carta ever done?
You know, I agree with that.
What's he ever done?
So if I were to team with or fire someone, of course I'd team with Just Exciting because Just That Gangsta is the most premier tag team in the business today.
Would you have matching suits?
Yes, we would have matching suits. We actually do have matching gear. Who would I feud with? Well, I feuded with pretty much everyone on the BCW roster at one time. Except that idiot Darth Carter. So you know what? I would feud with him just so I can beat his ass everywhere, all over the ring. I'd have the fans slapping him around. I'd have Signguy slapping him around. I'd drag his ass to Texas, have Sir Mo slap him around. You know, I would do all that. I will call people that I haven't talked to in years. I'd be like, hey, come slap this dude around. Just like that. That's what I would do to Darth Carter.
I think you should swell his face up so bad that he can never wear his mask again.
That is, I mean, but me being Canadian, me being partially Canadian, half Canadian, I can't beat him up because he's Canadian.
He is.
I mean, he wears that Canadian gear. He better be a Canadian. If not, I'm gonna beat him up even more. You know what? I'm gonna feud with him. That's it. Darth Carter, wherever you are right now, just know your skinny ass has a beating coming.
Yes.
Okay. And I don't even want the bounty. I'm gonna do it for free. I don't need the $5. I'll do it for free. Now,
there you go.
Fire. I'm with Tony DeBurns here. You know, Tony DeBurns is right. You know, every week this guy, Signguy, you monopolize the show. 90% of the show is Signguy. I mean, look, seriously, look, Signguy is everywhere. All of a sudden, you're everywhere. Every time I look up, there's Signguy. I guarantee
he's on my Facebook posts every day.
I guarantee the match we watch today, Signguy is going to be on it. But you know what? You know what, Signguy? I'm not going to fire you.
Again.
I'm not going to fire you. I'm going to fire that dumbass Tim. Tim Simmons, you are fired. 2 weeks in a row, you're fired. Yes, Tim Simmons, gone. Out of here. Nah, I kid, Tim Simmons. Don't be messaging me after the show saying, am I really fired? Oh, God. Not again. Not again, dude. I know you're watching. Don't call me. I'll call you.
Don't call me, please.
Man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah. So that was it, guys. That was Team with Feud with Fire. Lance and Rosebud, thank you very much for joining us. I'm pretty sure you guys got something better to be doing than sitting online with us.
We're 2 hours ahead.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
that's right.
We should be in bed by now. To say it nice way.
Morning.
You are in the bed. What are you talking about? I'm looking right at the backboard.
We're not in the bed though. We're not in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, we're in Tennessee. Lance? We got to watch what we say and do in Tennessee.
Hey, you're the only 10 I see. Get out of here. Thanks for joining us, guys. Have a good night.
Yep.
Hey, take it easy.
Thank you for inviting me on. Anytime.
All right, guys. So, Tony DeBurn, let's go ahead and jump into this first match of the night.
All right.
Count us in. Let us know what it is.
So, we had actually made mention that there was a War Games match from 2018 that I'd been trying to get a hold of for a little while, featuring the Brandt Dynasty and the Faction. And finally, we were able to locate the footage for that match, and so we have that tonight.
Okay, now let me go ahead and give people a synopsis as to what's going on with this match and why this match had to happen. The Faction had broke up years before you started, Tony. The Faction had disbanded years and years ago. The reason why the Faction came to be is because we were sick and tired of the politics and the BS inside professional wrestling. So myself, Zach Winters, Big Vicious, Buddy Highway, Just Exciting, we all went our different ways, except for this night. We were sick and tired of the Brandt Dynasty doing what they do, doing the most, and that is running amok, So we all came back together to get rid of the crap.
Yeah, this was, as I recall, this was a one-time, one-night reunion. Zach Winters was already with his Freak Show group. So him and Big Vicious, who was also a part of that Freak Show group, they came back with the rest of the members of the faction, again, for this one-time affair, taking on the Brandt Dynasty. And if I recall correctly, God, there were so many members of the Brandt Dynasty at this point. I don't even remember who all was in this match, but Brian Armstrong, the sociopath, is the one in the ring right now. So I'm sure we're going to see, we're probably going to see Paul Preston, Sexy Pants, here in a little bit.
I believe it was Paul Preston. It was Big Vicious. I mean, Paul Preston, Brian Armstrong, Sean Angel. I think at this time Ian Bear was a member of the.
Oh yeah, no, Ian Bear was the reigning champion.
I think he was a champion at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, he had he had literally stolen the belt from Just Exciting.
Yeah, I remember that night. Oh, it looks like we lost Sir Mo.
Oh damn! I was actually curious to get his critique on this matchup.
He'll probably jump back on. He was using his phone.
So, interestingly enough, I've never actually watched this match all the way through, so I'm going to be watching this as a first-time observer with you guys.
All right. Well,
so to call this match,
I observed it as it happened, but I'm ready to watch it again.
All right, sounds good to me.
God damn it, Signguy, were you the ref in this match?
That does not look like Signguy in the ring right now.
Yeah, we have.
I was on the outside of the ring, I believe.
Oh yeah, we had 3 referees that night. Let's go ahead and get into the action.
That going into the cart of toys here. Is that a six-pack of beer?
Yeah. We were we were wondering what the hell Zach was doing. He had a 6-pack of beer, and I believe he was he was already like 12 sheets to the wind.
Well, that's one way to prepare for a match.
I've known people to prepare that way for sure.
Yeah, Dax Ronnie Vegas, right?
No, but I've seen people do that.
Well, he threw one to his opponent. Maybe that's the strategy. He wants to get Brian drunk. I don't think Brian's much of a drinker, so it probably only take one can to get him going.
I think they actually toasted. Yeah, they did too. Yeah,
there they go.
I think Zach was trying to make it a friendly gesture, but I think Zach really was just trying to sucker him in because Zach's really good at the mind games.
Yes, he is.
Now Zach was a member of the faction at one point in the original version, right?
Yeah, when I created the faction, Zach was one of the main reasons why I did.
Well, there it is.
Spit the beer in his face.
Yep. And we are off and running. So, for those of you who may not be aware of the rules of the War Games match, we're starting off with 2 guys, one from each team. There will or has been a coin toss to determine which team is going to send their next man in to make it a 2-on-1 advantage. After that, every minute or 2 minutes, it's going to be another man coming in, alternating until everybody is in the cage. Once everybody's in the cage, the match beyond can begin, at which point you can only win via submission or surrender.
And Zach is putting a beating on him right now, and I think that they won the coin toss.
That was a big kick right to the side of the head.
Yeah, I do believe that the Brandt Dynasty won the coin toss that night, so they're the ones that are gonna get the 2-on-1 advantage for the foreseeable 3 minutes or whatever it was.
Now this is early Zach in his face paint era too.
That's right. Yeah, he had just started doing
then.
Yep, he just started doing that right after he had won the BCW heavyweight championship. We started to see more signs of that darker, even more dark side of his personality come out.
Right around this time where he became more interested in hardcore matches and death matches and things like that.
Right.
We've seen a
Well,
lot more.
he is currently the No Limits champion, so
That's
Exactly.
right. And it looks like our next guy, yep. No, you're right. It was the Brandt Dynasty, and that's Paul Preston who's going to come in to make this a 2-on-1. Paul Preston, the newly crowned television champion.
that's right.
They
He
just
stole that
beat
title
you
from
for
me.
that. That's right. The Brandt Dynasty was on one hell of a roll at this point.
I believe they actually have the tag team championships as well.
I believe you're right. Yeah,
I believe it was Sean Angel and
Shawn Angel and
was it Ian Bear?
no, it was. I think it was Brian Armstrong.
I believe you're right. I believe Brian Armstrong was Sean's partner.
Well,
Of
the Brandt
course,
Dynasty
they would sometimes send in another guy to replace one of them using the old quote-unquote freebird rule to try to take advantage and retain the championships in every match. But now they are putting a beating on Zach Winters here.
I do believe. Who was the next guy to enter this cage match?
Sure.
Well, whoever it was a member of the faction, so I think it may have been Big Vicious.
Possibly. Personally, if I'm strategizing for a team, I probably send Big Vicious out probably close to last, just as my cleanup hitter.
I think I was the one that was next because I was after the television title.
Zach is just getting pummeled right now. Yep, you are the next one in.
There's me.
So now it's going to be even 2-on-2. But they're waiting for you right now. Uh-oh.
Where did I have an axe?
Looks like what is that, a golf club?
Look like a golf club.
Oh, that's
a sledgehammer.
It's my sledgehammer. That's right.
Oh, he Triple H'd.
It's my sledgehammer. And that's why they waited for me. They know I came in with Big Bertha. That's like laying weights to their ass.
Jesus.
Paul Preston was no stranger to cage matches, but he wasn't really a hardcore guy, so he wasn't used to sledgehammers and stuff being used.
Yeah.
When you come into the war games, you got to come prepared. So camouflage shorts, weapons galore. Yeah, the faction we rule. We started the war games at BCW. We created that concept just because you want to get in a match with us. We're aimed to please. And by please, I mean beat the shit out of you.
Oh. Yeah, so as far as advantage in these types of matches, the faction definitely had a considerable experience advantage here.
And there's Paul Preston to the cage.
Brian Armstrong, I don't believe, had been in a cage match at this point. Paul Preston had been in a few, but nothing quite like this.
And it's funny because these guys, they debut in a cage match, like I'm whipping them with the belt. They debut in a cage match like designed to end careers. I mean, let's be honest, like BCW is the only company in the Northwest that runs every week. Every week, 52 weeks out of the year, BCW Worldwide is live. And at this particular point, I think after this War Games, we all were like gone for like 2 or 3 weeks because we're all hurt.
That's right.
This match takes a toll on people, and it definitely can put you out of action even if you win it for a while.
Yeah, it can alter careers. It can end careers. It can definitely shorten careers. There's a road sign. I gotta know where do you guys get these damn road signs at?
The fans, they bring them. It's always the fans.
Christ.
It's always like the fans bring the road signs. Remember that War Games where the guy brought the weed whacker where I weed whacked the I mean, fans are crazy. I love them.
We got to have another guy coming in here soon. Jimmy Boy. So this one's going to need some explanation here.
Oh, wait. Jimmy Boy was part of that's right. He was part of it too. This is the night he came out with that club and bruised my calf. That golf club. He beat me with that golf club.
So, yeah, you guys... This is one that we're going to have... Ooh. Jesus, that is a golf club. Yeah, so this one's going to require some explanation. I was actually on hiatus from the company at this point. What was the deal with Jimmy Boy being part of the Brandt dynasty here?
Well, okay, so Jimmy Boy had come into a large sum of money.
Okay.
I believe he came into like some inheritance. And in my opinion, I think the Brandt dynasty was using him for his money. He felt that he wasn't getting his just dues at BCW. He was losing a lot, and he wanted to, become part of the Hurt business, so to speak, and he did. He joined the Brandt dynasty. He was still dressed in his little superhero outfit. Fans were booing him. They didn't care about him. So he decided to team with the Brandt dynasty. And, we retired Jimmy Boy. I'll put you that way. Look at that bump. I took it to the cage.
Was Jimmy Boy magnetic at this point?
He was magnetic before that.
The magnetic one, yeah. Well, not so magnetic now.
It would have been funnier because then he would have been stuck on the cage. You couldn't get off of it.
Oh, Jesus. Signguy with his jokes. Because look, and there it is. See, he's whack. He is beating the hell out of me with that damn.
What is that?
It's the pool. It's the, what do you call it? It's the golf club.
No, that looks like a piece of like.
Oh
PVC.
no, that's the Swiffer Jet.
One of those.
Yes.
Oh, well,
That probably stung when he hit you in the leg.
Oh, it hurt like hell.
Mm. Is that a hockey stick?
Yes, there was a hockey stick in the match too.
Oh my! Oh, home run swing! Jesus,
that was some high sticking.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm Canadian.
That's good for what is it? 5 in the box.
That's 10 in the box.
Jesus.
That's unsportsmanlike conduct.
Reversal of the Irish weapon into the road sign.
Yeah, that does hurt. That does hurt.
The Brandt dynasty now in complete control.
Not to mention the turnbuckles too. So that's like a buckle bomb into, yeah.
And that is just exciting coming out now.
I think this was his first War Games.
Nope, his second.
And he brought a hockey stick.
Yeah, the first one was when he was the mystery partner for the faction.
Oh, yeah, the very first one.
When they faced the combined forces of
Team BCW.
Team BCW. That's one we might want to consider showing.
Yeah, that was a violent one. I think that's when JB. Yeah. I think that's when JB almost bled to death.
No. This was the one where we had somebody got. I think it was Zach that got a bottle broken over his head.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I used a brick as a weapon in that match.
Oh yeah, you cost us the War Games that year.
Yes, I did.
What a dick.
Yep, when I hit Buddy Highway with that brick over the head.
Well, you and Buddy Highway had heat back then, so.
Oh yeah.
You know whose matches we haven't seen too many of? We need to have some Petrov matches on here.
We've shown a couple.
Yeah, I mean, but there's one in particular that I really want to see, and I want to see Petrov when he faced off against Cahagas.
Ah, yes. I gotta see if I have that match.
Because that right there was some violence.
2015?
Yeah, I think it could have been that. The early days of BCW.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember that Cahagas was... In fact, you know what I remember now? Cahagas was there 2 weeks in a row, and that second week was actually when I made my re-debut in the ring. So the first week was when he actually faced Petrov.
I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Man too. I believe his first time was a 6-man tag.
Yeah, his first time was a 6-man tag. It was me, Cahagas, and...
No, that was the second match.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because that's when...
That's when Boston Kevin Sullivan made us a Dungeon of Doom.
Yeah,
Was it me, Cahagas, and oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Their next member came out, and he was a big one. Kodiak.
Oh, man.
This is when it gets dangerous because you have so many bodies and so many weapons, and the ring's not that big.
That's why I took the shopping cart. That's why I took the shopping cart to kill Kodiak.
What is that?
It was a stun gun.
No, that's a lightsaber.
BCW fans bring the funny. They bring the funny. Every show, every week, every day, every time there's a big match like this and the fans bring the weapons, they bring the funniest shit.
I love it.
I shoved it right up his ass.
Oh my god.
What's the best way to keep it? What's the best way to stop a Kodiak bear? You put it down before it gets to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And look, those particle boards we kept breaking over Brian Armstrong. Oh, that was the atomic drop. I remember Zach Winters put the plunger down and then the atomic drop onto Jimmy Boy on the plunger.
Oh. Jesus.
That's probably what retired Jimmy Boy.
Yeah, probably. Oh, we got another one.
We took the whole shopping cart.
Oh my God. Zach trying to set up Jimmy Boy now while you guys are working over Kodiak on the outside of the cage.
I think Justice was like, let's just use everything in the shopping cart.
Yeah. That's a pinwheel. That's a pinwheel.
Oh, was this Kodiak's first experience in War Games, I'm guessing?
I
Very
think it
likely,
was.
Yeah. Yeah. He hasn't even gotten into the cage. Jesus.
Oh, we didn't want him in the cage.
Well, yeah. He gets in the cage, then, well.
Game over.
Oh! Speaking of game over, Jesus. Just exciting. Almost missed completely on that. But he was able to make just enough contact.
Now, people don't realize, but that's like 10 feet above the ring.
Yeah. I believe that was a steel pipe.
The street
Road
sign.
Oh, yeah, we handcuffed Paul Preston to the cage. And Big Vicious comes out with, I don't know what he came out. Oh, he came out with one of those things that you like a fishing net.
A fishing net?
Like, when you capture, yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, my God. Like, Paul was able to get himself free, but yeah, Big Vicious. Now, this is the guy they should have been making it a point to let him not get in the cage. But he's in the cage, and now he's just going to maul everybody.
Why would you trap an animal like Big Vicious? Look at him.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've been saying it for years. I'd rather have him as a friend than a foe, and this is why.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
But trust me, I've had my shares of beatings from Big V.
He is single-handedly beating on 3 members of the Brandt dynasty.
Look at that big boot to the face.
Now you're just trying to rip Kodiak's nose off. Yep. Get a good look. Oh, yeah.
Kodiak wasn't used to weapons like that either. I was out of his element.
He wasn't used to gang warfare.
Nope. Kodiak was about short and simple matches where he could just use his weight and squash you. This is not an opportunity for things like that.
Especially when you can't get into the ring.
That's true.
And look, Paul Preston hit him as hard as he could, and was like, "Oh shit, that didn't work."
Yep.
Jimmy Boy,
And he threw Jimmy Boy.
Jimmy Boy. There's that choke slam.
That was a tennis racket, the old Jim Cornette special.
You better hope Cornette never sees this online. He'll probably bash the shit out of us for it. It was a senton from the top of the cage.
Honestly, I think compared to most of the stuff that he goes nuts on, he might actually enjoy this, to be honest. Because for one thing, we're actually like beating the crap out of each other here. So
it's an old school show.
Yep. So he'd probably like that. That would probably be something he'd like. And Kodiak is out of it.
And look at that. Kevin Brandt was the last member of their group. I think Kevin Brandt was the last member of their team to come in. And he was trying to keep from coming in.
Well, he's not stupid. He doesn't want to get in there with a bunch of guys who are going to hit him with a bunch of weapons.
Well, hey, he signed the contract. He put himself in harm's way. And by harm's way, I mean he put himself in the way of the faction.
Looks like you might be hurt there.
You came out with a calf injury, didn't you?
Separated shoulder.
Separated shoulder. Those are the worst because they're slow to heal.
Yeah.
Ryan Armstrong being set up here. It's like, oh, okay, I see what we're going for here. Big elbow drop off of Big Vicious's shoulders. And looks like everybody's going to go out of the ring now.
Yeah, this is where Big Vicious excels too, because you get him outside and he's got way more weapon.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
More weaponry. And well, now Kevin Brandt's getting in the ring. Now that he's got a potential advantage here.
Well, yeah, he's got Paul Preston in control. He knows he's relatively safe.
Yep.
So he thought that Rana right there.
Work on Rana, and now, Just Exciting may have made a big mistake there. He had Kevin Brandt all to himself. He should have taken it.
He and Paul Preston were feuding at the time, so he pretty much just wanted to get out and get at Paul Preston.
That's true. But if you have an opportunity to potentially get closer to winning the match, because they can't win the match yet. There's still one more guy to come in, and there he is. That is Tex Thompson.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We did bring Tex Thompson in on our team that night.
So Tex Thompson. So now you got Tex and Paul Preston and Kevin Brandt. But now you got
I believe Tex
getting in there now.
I believe Tex inserted himself into the War Games.
He was also feuding with Paul Preston at the time. They had a bunch of matches.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically BCW versus, the Brandt dynasty. It was the combined forces of BCW and all of its stables trying to ward off the combined Brandt dynasty. So nothing was off limits. And cross arm breaker, I think Kevin Brandt just tapped out. I think he surrendered. The faction wins the War Games off of that cross arm breaker by Tex Thompson. I never thought I would hear those words off of a cross arm breaker from Tex Thompson.
On Kevin Brandt.
On Kevin Brandt.
Kevin Brandt.
How many matches has Kevin Brandt been officially a participant in?
I don't know.
Officially or non-officially?
Not very many.
He's been in a lot of matches over his career, but I wouldn't
not
say
as
he's
an official participant, though.
That's right. Well, that was exciting. Once again, people, if you are feeling lonely, if you're feeling lost, you're feeling just distraught or despair, please don't forget to call this hotline right here. The hotline number is 1-800-273-8255. Once again, 1-800-273-8255. The National Suicide Prevention Hotline. Remember, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
All right, let's go ahead and take
Never ashamed to reach out to someone and talk it through if you need it.
And if you want to reach out to me, you want to buy my t-shirts, you can go to prowrestlingtees.com/rated2G. That's prowrestlingtees.com/rated2G for all your pimp wear. You can look like the franchise, you can be like the franchise, but you won't be the franchise.
All right, let's take a quick break here, and then we'll get to the second half of our show.
All right.
And we will be right back. All right, we are back. So
Signguy, give us a brief history on you, the senior official for BCW Worldwide, your career as a referee, wrestler, whatever, whatnot. Give us a rundown.
I started with Hoosier Pro Wrestling years ago. Diceman Ronnie Vegas, Bobo Brazil Jr., and Jerry Wilson brought me in. Refereeing Jason Ayers from WWE taught me how to do that aspect of it. And I was with BCW off and on for probably a couple of years, and then eventually full-time on with them. And at some point, some guy said I was the senior official there.
Some guy, huh? Yeah, that guy should be punching his face.
Probably.
All right, Signguy. Let me ask you this. How many championship matches would you say you've actually reffed at BCW during the last 10 years of the company?
Every championship or the BCW championship?
Just every championship. How many championship matches do you think you've been an official of?
I'd say easily well over 200.
Wow, that is a lot. See,
That
fans,
sounds about right.
that goes to prove to you that every freaking match on the BCW Worldwide Roundtable, Signguy is a goddamn referee.
They keep
Damn it,
assigning me.
Signguy.
I keep going out.
Damn it, Signguy. You know, we're gonna make a drinking game. Every time Signguy appears on the show, someone has to take a shot because you know what? God damn it, Signguy is everywhere. There it is again.
I am.
Who keeps
I like
putting that
travel.
graphic up? Who keeps putting that graphic up? Damn it, Signguy, you are everywhere.
I like to travel.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Let's go to the next matchup, Tony DeBurn. What you got for us?
Well, we were talking about that. We were speaking of that Petrov and Cahagas match a little bit earlier.
Oh.
Well, I found it.
Uh-oh.
And you might see some other familiar faces during this. So we will go to that match here.
God damn it. Is Signguy the referee?
Maybe.
Damn it. Signguy is everywhere.
I've refereed a lot of Cahagas matches. in
Oh,
my
Jesus
That's
Christ.
true.
You're everywhere, Signguy.
That is true. We will go to that. Indeed, it is.
There I am.
Signguy.
Damn it. There's Signguy. Wow, look at that. Slim and trim Anthony DeBurn right there. Wow, look at you so young. Look, what are you, like 16 there?
I wish.
Fresh out of fucking high school over here?
Good
Look at this
God.
guy. Look at that guy.
Yep, this was right before I would make my re-debut in the ring. My actual debut was back in 2014, but I had just come back here doing some other work for the company.
There's the NWA World Championship that Cahagas had.
Yep.
Officially sanctioned match. I'm in my officially sanctioned NWA referee shirt.
I believe that Cahagas belt was the unified North American
Yeah, that's right.
national
Because he had
title.
a very specific way he wanted to be introduced. Yeah, that was the North American Heavyweight Championship.
Because I'm the only guy that's at an NWA World title match at BCW Worldwide.
So this should be interesting. I have very vague memories of this matchup, but I remember it being very hard hitting.
Well, if you put Cahagas and Petrov in there, it's not going to be anything less than that.
No kidding.
I've been in there with Cahagas a lot, and I've never seen him not be heavy-handed in there.
And it looks like Petrov's trying to get under Cahagas' skin here. I don't know that that's the right tactic.
Ducking and dodging like he's Darth Carter. I've seen that idiot do that, and they were partners.
Yep, and we're seeing it happen now. Oh. Cahagas just turning him inside out.
People forget Cahagas can wrestle. He's not just chops and punches. He knows how to wrestle in there.
Cahagas is
That
the
look
most.
on Petrov's face, that says it all. And yeah, absolutely. Petrov, he probably came in expecting just to throw bombs, but Cahagas able to go hold for hold with the best of them.
I think Cahagas even runs a training school that he opened up. So
Yeah.
Can you
Florida,
imagine?
right?
Can you imagine being the guy who's in the ring training with Cahagas and he says, "Take a chop, kid," and he chops you and your whole fucking chest caves in? Look, Petrov's a tough dude, and he's like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not entirely sure, but I think Cahagas chopped a guy once, and the guy had a heart attack off of it.
That would not surprise me.
But like Cahagas says, he didn't actually die.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
Right across the back.
A forearm to make it, to spice it up.
To spice it up. As a forearm to cave your chest in.
Oh! And Petrov finally able to take advantage of the over-aggression of Cahagas. Might actually be able to get back on offense here. Have a chance of trying to win this thing. And yeah,
Petrov's pretty tough, man. Look at him. He's laying the boots to him, man. I mean, the Russian pit bull, he ain't no joke, you know?
He is not, but when you put someone in with Cahagas, and Cahagas has that experience, it's tough to overcome it.
speaking of which,
How
Mr.
tough
Petrov
you are.
joining us here tonight.
Oh, I recognize that ass whooping.
We're joined by Petrov here. Hashtag Petrov is beast. Look at they laying level to each other.
Yeah.
But what else are you gonna do?
I was just telling Tony DeBurns that we don't have enough Petrov matches on here. And lo and behold, look at this ass whooping.
Yep. I was
Man.
During the commercial break, I went into the archives and I swore I remembered the date that this match happened, and sure enough, I was right.
Yeah.
Rubbing his forearm across his face. What were you thinking at that moment when you're rubbing the paint off his face?
Hey, man, Karate Kid, man. If you can't see, you can't fight.
Fair point.
I mean, rubbing that forearm across the eyes to get the sweat in there is typically something that I do.
Oh,
He's got face paint, extra advantage. And this was a ride, man.
good Lord.
Tied him up to that tree of woe.
He
And
learned
he
that
is
from
quick.
fucking
He is
Sullivan.
quick too. You see that? He fucking did that spot quick.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Two of them right to the midsection. That'll knock the wind out of you in a hurry. Cover. Two. And somehow he kicks out.
You know, Petrov, I don't know if you were brave or stupid, but I would have got the fuck out of the ring when that happened.
Anybody
Yeah,
else probably
keep
would have
in
been
mind.
done.
I wonder if this is the first one because maybe the next week. I fought him 3 times in 8 days.
Oh, that's right. You sure did.
So this was the first match, I believe, because the week after this was the 6-man match.
I'm gonna say this is number 2 because me and Tommy tag teamed on a Saturday beforehand.
Okay.
On
And it was
Washington,
just
that's
him.
right.
Yeah, okay. So this is number 2.
Yeah, because the dude with me and Tommy were tagging with pissed him off and then fucking tagged me in.
Oh, yes.
In the opening spot, sir.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, you deal with him.
This match is extremely pivotal. I was never the same.
Oh shit.
Nobody's ever the same when they're dealing with.
It wasn't a bad thing. Like my aggression levels went through the fucking roof. This match, I earned enough respect to earn him as a mentor.
Took the beating and came back for more.
Speaking of mentors, Sir Mo is watching from home right now. He had an emergency phone call he had to take a hold of. That's why he had to leave our broadcast earlier. He wanted to say thank you very much for having him on, and we'll schedule Sir Mo another night.
Sounds good.
Sir Mo, I think, no stranger to Cahagas. I think they've crossed paths before as well.
Exactly. It's always
I
nice having a
believe so,
WWE.
yeah.
It's always nice having a WWE Hall of Famer grace your show. A lot of other people can't say that on their shows.
Nope.
This show is cool.
Now Petrov just trying to wear down Cahagas here with a version of the sleeper. He's trying to put all
Not
the
many
weight.
people catch Cahagas in that type of situation either.
No, they don't.
And
So
God
this is
damn
actually-
it, look, Signguy. Look, I gotta say this right now. You son of a bitch. You are everywhere. You are right up in the mix. Look at it. Guys, up in the mix. Oh, Signguy is everywhere. God, Signguy, you drive me crazy.
Petrov sitting into
Well,
the
who
corner.
else are you going to assign to a NWA North American title match?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this, Signguy. You are everywhere, and you can kiss my
Count
ass.
of
Signguy.
two. Count of two off the hip toss and those two stomps right to the head.
And I'll tell you something. Anytime Cahagas gets a pin and it's not 3, he tries to intimidate the official. He'll just glare at him and he'll like, isn't that 3? He doesn't like to be told no, it's
like
only
it's
2.
like it's gonna be enough just to make you change your mind.
I know, right?
I
We've
wish
seen
there
this
was audio
before.
for this.
Oh my God, we know what's about to happen next.
Yep.
What does your chest feel like after all those chops? I just gotta
Hey,
know.
dude, invincible, man, invincible. Ain't nobody got it. Like it hit me.
You, my friend,
It's
are
like-
sick. You are a sick bastard. Just to let you know.
You can see
You
how
even
red your
feel it
chest
after
has
the first
gotten.
few?
Just extremely toughened by wrestling some of the most hardened wrestlers in the business, like him, many times.
And there's Tommy Celsius.
Yeah, leading us into next week.
Yep.
Look,
I
sign
decided
guy's leaving.
Yep. Just getting out of the way.
once it's officially
And,
over,
Oh,
I
shit. Another canceled wrestler.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I remember what happens next. I think I
Yep.
bring my ass in there.
Probably.
Which leads
Look
to
at
me
that,
being
there's a
hit
hat
the
in the
hardest
ring.
I've ever been hit in my life by Kevin Sullivan. Motherfuckers.
Say this, you set him up for it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this would set up the following week. And that would be the match where BJ Whitmer would.
I think this was the rebirth of the Dungeon of Doom.
Yeah.
It was. I remember that.
The rebirth of the Dungeon of Doom.
That
That's
was
early
when
Measure 11 here.
Yeah, very like proto Measure 11.
Yeah, this is pre-bleaching your face, Measure 11.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know, though, Leon Knight should be proud of that because Leon Knight got his own T-shirt.
I did.
Speaking of t-shirts, you can go to prowrestlingtees.com/rated2G and you can buy my merch. That's right, prowrestlingtees.com/rated2G. You can go buy my shirts, you can go buy my hats, hoodies, all that cool shit. You can be down with the franchise. You can be down with Cahagas. Fuck, you can be down with Tony the Burn. Go get that shirt, guys. Get that shirt.
Oh,
You can't be down with Sign Guy though.
They could be down with my shirt. They could tweet me at SignGuyHBW and order a shirt. I got them.
Plug.
All right. I will have to say this though, Petrov, after that show, after that match, I would just have to say this. Petrov is beast.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, man, like, he broke that down for me afterwards. Like, he said that what separated me from most of the other talent that he's faced in the territory here is I had the balls to fight back.
Yeah.
That was it. I mean, and dude, he's ran through Thunder. He ran through Doc Cleaver. He ran through Wade Hess. They did not stand up and just fight back. They crumbled. And that was just the different thing. I watched all of these dudes face him. I watched Cahagas stomp Chaz Taylor out until he fucking puked. Like, I was very aware and capable of what he could do, but then, like, what do you do when you're in a new yard with somebody? Go after the biggest, most baddest motherfucker ever. That's the biggest, baddest motherfucker I ever faced to that point, to that day. You either lace up and put up, or you shut up and you go home.
You got to
People
face
got
him
excited
3
about
different
that match.
times. Yeah.
And earlier, I think, not even a year earlier, the fans just got screwed out of Buddy Highway versus Jason Sullivan. Which
That's
on
right.
paper, that's a phenomenal matchup. I'd run that anywhere. But like, you don't let matches slip through the cracks when it comes to the fans, and then not show up when opportunity is presented. Look at what that did for me. I arrived as a fucking player in that match.
That's right. I agree. In my opinion, that right there took you from here and put you up here and made you one of the elite at BCW Worldwide. All bullshit aside, that right there showed me, and I'm pretty sure it showed the boys in the back, that all those seminars you've been going to, all those trainings you were going to, at that pivotal moment, you proved to everybody right there that you put up, and you can put up or shut up, and you put up.
Yeah, and that was a real play. That was a real opportunity at that moment. Like, that matchup wasn't just like, here, you know what I mean? Like, either two things were gonna happen. Either I was gonna shine in that match, or I was gonna get my ass beat and sent home.
I had no doubt when you took the match you were going to succeed, because from day one I saw the potential, and that match proved you weren't afraid to go after anybody in the business, win, lose, or draw. You were there to overcome, and if you didn't overcome, then that was on you. You lost to the better man.
Sure
I think for me, it's a respect issue, and when you go after someone like that, like for me, I was running around the NWA doing all kind of things. I was beating up the North American champion, beating up the national champion. I was the longest reigning continental champion. I was the longest reigning heritage champion, Northwest champion, tag team champions, all these belts. But the world championship was like that close, and I needed that to solidify who I was. So when I wrestled Tim Storm, all bullshit aside, I was terrified. I was definitely afraid of failing in front of my home crowd, in front of all those people that came to see me. So that was on my back. That was the moment I felt like, and even former NWA president Bruce Starp said that was the moment, and Tim Storm said it, as well as James Beard. That was the moment that I solidified myself as a major player in the NWA when I had that match with Tim Storm. So sometimes you need that impossible force to show that you're an immovable object. And that night you did that.
I believe the saying is iron strengthens iron.
That's right. Well, and that night, buddy, you became fucking iron.
Mm-hmm.
And like this asshole right here to your right, Signguy, you were on this show every week. No reason at all. Every time I turn around, you were right there. God damn it, Signguy. You know what? This is the worst year ever.
It is the worst year I've ever lived in.
Go ahead.
There's been more Signguy matches broadcasted than damn near any independent worker in the country.
Signguy. This show should be called BCW Presents Signguy.
That'd be a great name for the show.
Oh, we already know.
I don't understand why.
Again, I mean, that's the subtitle for this show tonight. That's going to be that's it right there.
Yeah.
Episode 18. Hashtag Signguy is everywhere.
Is your beard eating, Signguy?
What's up?
Is your beard eating? Like, I see out of quarantine and everybody not being able to get haircuts, like all these bushy ass, huge, giant beards. For some reason, yours looks hungry.
His beard looks
bad.
Are you feeding it?
It'll be in good shape when we get back. Don't worry.
I think he's using that JTG hair product, sexy as fuck. Using that
Don't be
beard.
jealous.
Hey, I can't grow a beard to save my life, buddy. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us, Petrov. Petrov is Beast People. Signguy, you piece of shit. We love you. And if you want to become a pro wrestler in the state of Texas, you can always go to Bumps and Bruises Pro.com. That is Bumps and Bruises Pro.com. Tell your boy, tell your boy Sir Mo that the franchise says hi. The franchise sends you. You're gonna go there. You're gonna learn things of Shawn Michaels. You're gonna learn, how to be the next Dante Smiley, who was happening on. He was on AEW Dark last night. Guys coming out of there, former AIWF World Tag Team Champions. Sir Mo, former WWE Tag Team Champion, Men on a Mission, Hall of Famer, WWF, not WWE, WWF superstar, SOAR Championship Wrestling in the state of Texas. Like he said earlier, they just expanded to Arkansas. They just they have a school in Arkansas now.
With plans to expand even further.
So if you're in the Little Rock, Arkansas area, or you're in the Dallas, Texas area, bumpsandbruisespro.com. That's the place to go to become a professional wrestler. And as always, you can subscribe here, youtube.com/BCW Worldwide Television, as you see on the ticker right there. Join us every week, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. for Lance Dean and Rosebud, for Petrov, this goof sign guy, your boy Turning to Burns. I am the franchise, and we say thank you very much for joining us here at BCW Worldwide this week.